Hey. Masturbate. Masturbate. I sound good. What's up? What's up? Masturbate, what are you doing? You're leaving the game early again. We only got to like move 12. No. 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 Move 12, white timeout. You forgot it was your turn again. Let me guess. You just simply didn't know it was your turn and your time ran out. Wow, you played an almost perfect game. You made it an accuracy. H4 was an inaccuracy. But no, G4. Sorry, G4. Yeah, G4 is too risky. You should make a sensible move here in castle. Castle is best. Castle and then no hassle. Castle with less hassle. I gained 2 new followers. Alright. Wow, I gained the same follower 2 days in a row. That guy is... He's followed me 3 days in a row. Wow. That's crazy. He follows you and then unfollows you. Then follows you, then unfollows you. Maybe I banned him. I don't remember. But that's funny. I have 998 studies. Study addict. Schumacher. 2012 was a good year. Wish I could go back to 2012. Do it all over again. With what I know now. I get white? What? That can't be right. Clown tent. Alright. A serious challenge. This is a serious challenge. Yeah, I mean, the main like Huracan just pisses me off. At least you don't play knight f6, right? That's the most irritating of all. Okay. What if we play h4 but no h5? This seems to be the line I'm the happiest with. There's really no need to play h5. I saw this game at the World Senior where the pawn got weak. He's always trying to move real fast, too. It's like, I'm sitting there chilling, using my time, and then Schumacher is just trying to blitz as fast as possible. So we can't chill and just have fun, and he's going to, like, try to flag me. Alright, man, that's the way you want to do it. It's always about the time. Why are you guys so hardcore about playing for time? It's so annoying. You can never just sit back and enjoy playing chess. It's always got to be like stressful. Masturbate, what's up? You don't mind. You just move fast and then lose on time in the simul because you forgot like I made a move or something. You blitz the moves and then you lose on time. Blitz the moves and lose on time after 12 moves. That's a different story. Alright, so... I mean, I've been playing the Panov against Caro-Kann for years, but... It does get boring, first of all, and I feel like... Theoretically, the Caro should be met by the open, or by this main line, or the advance. But advance is tough. Advance really requires a lot of calculation, I feel like. Strategy and calculation. A lot of work. It's hard. Good morning. Good morning. masturbate, you have Direct Relief Charity 2018 badge. It's getting a little outdated. Man, the Kraken looks so gray. My fish died today. The Kraken camera is really very gray. Rip fish. Pishtibachi or something. What is his name? Man. Pishtibachi. The Kraken looks like it has... Hello? It looks like it has a mustache. We had this tropical fish. It was like 5 or 6 years old. It was funny because just the other day my daughter was like, oh man, the fish, how long has he lived? And then he dies like 2 days later. We jinxed him by talking about his longevity. So this is like an absolutely like typical Caro-Kann. You love bad bishops? I love bad bishops. Queen A5. Aren't you supposed to play that like when it's check? So usually black, when he plays bishop e7, is intending to castle short. If you castle short, you're like vulnerable to kingside things. Usually. So what am I supposed to play here? Something to mobilize the g-pawn. Prepare the battering ram. Okay, we don't have h5 in like you often do. Said position. But that gives me g4, g5 with even more power. So I'm thinking knight e4. Black has queen f5. So I'm thinking, what am I thinking? He's going to castle queenside just to confuse me here. This let's see, that will sidestep queen f5. I have the knight f5 idea, so like castles knight f5. I don't know if it's good, but we don't have it yet, that's for sure. I guess queen e2 isn't so hot, actually. What else? It prepares rook d3. Oh, well, that's a good idea, rook d3. I may play some exhibition games, so I don't want to quit the game of chess completely. I just decided, and it's a firm decision, not to play competitive chess anymore. Yeah. I just play exhibition games with Nigel Short to stoke my ego. I just play exhibition games for Rex Singfield. Kramnik also competitively quit chess till his last ravings. I quit playing chess competitively unless it's for money. Unless there's money involved, then I'm in there again. I love that. Like Tom Brady's retiring again. Where is everybody? It's so slow. Monday morning. Chair, glasses fund. My chair is... I hate my chair. Okay, what's the move? Why is he thinking so long? It's uncharacteristic. Bro, what are you thinking about? He must have like gone to the bus stop or something. He's getting on the bus. B5. I definitely don't recommend castling queenside after that. Now the old oh, we have lots of moves here. I mean, knight e5 looks good. The problem is knight e5, knight e5. If pawn takes, knight e5 actually, while it's not bad for white, I think that knight on d5 is kind of problematic. This sort of burns his queenside castling ambitions. I have knight f5, pawn takes f5. Doesn't work. This is cut off. For one thing. Knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, queen e4. And he has another knight to jump in. No, knight e4, knight e4, queen e4. Now I'm attacking c6. Maybe he'll play knight d5 anyway. But now all bets are off. Man, look at the rook liftage. This has to be horrible for black. This is actually really ugly. He's just defending the pawn. But what the heck is black's plan? He's gonna play knight e5. I mean knight f6 and knight d5. So if I go bishop e5. I think he's going to castle queenside. Now his only hope is to try to simplify. I love my position. Just commanding. I'm a commander. I'm commanding. Wow, knight g5. Pawn takes, pawn takes. Holy shit. Knight g5, f5. Knight g5, f5. That's a bit of a problem. Queen e2. It still looks tempting. Everything is good here. There's also g4. g5, f5. g5, f5. We still have crushing attack in every variation. I think I still do it. I gotta believe with these rook lifts and active pieces. I almost have bishop takes g7. Because pieces, this queen is useless. Never put your queen on a5. It's out of play. He has g6. Actually, g6 isn't great, but it's a legal move. Okay, so f5 seems like the only reasonable try. I want to stay. He doesn't take the knight. Now, Yummy. Everything's absolutely great for black here. Couldn't be going better. In fact, you gotta work on this Caro-Kann. You're not getting tested in this line, it seems to me. If I can beat you, you're in deep shit in this variation. I just don't think he knows too much theory, you know? He just, like, plays... You gotta know more theory in this. I mean, every 3-year-old knows, like, 20 moves of theory in this line. Bishop g5, check. Check. Look at that pawn structure. I mean, he had to take the piece. It's pretty clear, like the only chance. Back rank mate. He's got back rank mate. Look out. Look out, kids. I wonder if my attack was actually sound, if that knight g5 was actually sound. Knight g5, f5, queen e2. Now you have to take on g5. Didn't I have a good move there, though? Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, that's not going to work. Damn, what happened there? Phew. I wonder if my queen e2 is like a normal line. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to play... What the fuck, man? Kovacevic. You're supposed to play queen... You're supposed to play queen a5 check, I guess. Yeah, this is definitely a bad move. I mean, it's just not appropriate here. John is being attacked. Interesting name. Kovacevic couldn't beat Kashishvili. So queen e2. Oh, I played what Nepomniachtchi. I'll have what Nepomniachtchi's having. I like queen e2. What's wrong with queen e2? It's not the main move though. Knight e5. Yeah, I was thinking about that. So apparently this is still better for white. But I did make a mistake here. Yeah, on b5. Wow, black's only slightly worse after castles. And Nepomniachtchi beat Vincent Kamer, but still, just because he's Nepomniachtchi. Yeah, b5 was a bad move. Well, suddenly he's in serious danger. But, of course, my sacrifice must have been incorrect. Let's see. Should be b5. Here. No, it's good. But I'm supposed to play queen f4. You know, I just briefly looked at it, and I didn't really like the position of my queen that much. I didn't really calculate it too much. It felt like it took my queen off the active like lines. So I mean, I kind of felt like I wasn't really threatening anything after this. But I am still threatening knight takes e6. And it's impossible to defend that. You know, he has to play knight takes e5. So then I'm taking here anyway, so it didn't matter. We would have transposed to the game. Now he's lost. Rook f6, only try. Then knight e6. Alright, Anyway, so that was a mistake. Queen e2 is a mistake. You have takes. Wow. Yeah, I thought this was good enough, but it's unclear. Apparently unclear. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, you have bishop h6. I've got to be inventive there to make that work. You're serious, right? You create an account called that and you want to play me? No. The Chess Warrior has followed me the last 3 days. He's a diamond member. You know how much I hate cheese.com? Alright. Make a lichess account called cheese.com and then challenge people to play. Why would you do that? Show me. All right. No, Masturbate, what's up, man? Tell me something. Schumacher must be on the bus. The C3 Sicilian. All right, take him. Have him quartered, drawn and quartered for this C3 Sicilian crap. Masturbate, we need more quotes. You're not active enough. And more Bibles. Man, we're getting all kinds of weird stuff today. Capablanca. At least he plays real chess. But rated isn't going to fly. I'm playing... No, there's no time for 10 plus 5. I mean, I appreciate 10 plus 5, but I only have 2 hours. And I can't do 10 plus 5. I'll be only doing like 5 games a stream. So the time control is 7 plus 5. I need to put that out there, actually. Alright. Yesterday I didn't fix the... Wow, the whole stream I streamed yesterday without fixing my text. Micro text. It's 12 o'clock and I'm still not awake yet. 7 plus 5 casual. I appreciate Capablanca's time limits there, but just no time to play 10 plus 5 here. 7 plus 5. Casual, no rateds. No whammies. I can't, it must be my turn, right? Yeah. It was my turn. Tatana. As in Tatiana. Anonymous player 7 plus 3. You just have to be different. Dare to be different. You're still, you're still back in, back in time. We're going back in time now. 7 plus 3 time. My old time control. What was I doing? I was doing 5 plus 3 and 7 plus 3 for a long time. But then I migrated to the 5-second increments. 5-second increments are just much more relaxing. Look, if you guys wanted to play me off stream or something, I would be fine with even sudden death. But if I'm streaming and I'm like talking about the games and stuff, I really like it takes a lot of time. It costs me a lot of time to start commentating and being instructive and whatever. So the extra increment really helps. 7 plus 5, pretty optimal. I would appreciate it if Warrior would follow me tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Wow, a Josh Waitskin quote. That's something new. Sladgie is a talentless hack. Famous Josh Mason quote from 1999. All right. I can't watch the video, but Waitskin is rumored to have been patronizing toward me, somewhat patronizing in his chess master analysis of his loss against me, or dismissive of me. Dismissive, maybe, would be the better word. Whatever. Have fun with your Tai Chi, bro. At least I go to the grave with no losses against Josh Wheatskin. Josh Wheatskin has the same record as Gufeld. 1 draw and 1 loss against me. Alright. A3, that's a subtle move. Wow. A3. All the time in the world, they say. Unbelievable. In such an open position, you can pull that off. Maybe I'll have to play A6 myself. I can't believe it. So knight C6, knight B5. I don't like A6 though. Alright, what if we try to call his bluff here? Knight b5, queen b8. Knight b5, queen b8, bishop h4. Knight b5, queen b8. Guarding against the infiltration. And then threatening to kick him out. So we're saying like knight b5, queen b8. Threatening a6 or whatever. I have other options. Just a6, playing like a Lowenthal. Knight d6, check, take. White has no development. This move is unbelievable. So, queen b8, bishop h4, a6, bishop g3, e5, knight c3. This was a c3 Sicilian. He has other moves like queen f3. No Kramnik. Kramnik's cancelled. Playing rapid chess, one can lose the habit of concentrating for several hours in serious chess. And then cry about losing like 50 blitz games in a row against Hikaru. Oh no, my dark square bishop. I don't like white's position already. Maybe he should try like g3 or something. Is it too late? It's already looking really dubious. Oh man, he's listening to the stream and playing my suggestions. Dude, are you serious? That's pathetic. You're listening to my stream and using my suggestions against me? I'm just gonna start making bad suggestions. I tricked him into playing g3. No, I'm just kidding. Castle's queenside. Check this out. He followed me 3 days in a row. He must follow me and then unfollow me. Follow me, then unfollow me. Follow me, then unfollow. That's weird. Why do you keep unfollowing me? You have a love-hate relationship. What is that? The mantis? Is that a mantis? What is that? I thought increase our pawn amoeba. But castle's queenside is good. We have bishop e8 on the radar. I feel like in this type of position where there's like two bishops, yeah, seriously, one kind of feels for that astrobate, but while I respect Kranek's play, I'm not like a personal fan of his. You know, I was really hoping he wouldn't have been a quitter and posed a threat to to Carlsen's title. But I don't think he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. If he's gonna melt down about some blitz score, he's definitely gone from competitive considerations. Raving like Jabava. I mean, White has no control of the dark squares whatsoever. What is he gonna do here? Blitz no less. Pawn amoeba, two bishops. I'm turning bishop c6, as well as f5, e4. And this, welcome to the long diagonal. I hope you enjoyed your flight. This is just like horrible for White. Oh, it defends everything. Bishop g2. How do you finish him off here? I just don't see it. e4 is extremely strong, but White can actually play f4. I mean, that's terrible too. The terrible twos. Play f4. Well, it's not like bullet chess is new, you know. People have been wasting the last 20 years playing bullet chess. I am surprised by Hikaru's relative level of success, though, to be honest. Most people who do what he does, or do what he has done, end up like kind of just wasting their time and never getting better at all. So he's an exception. But you got to appreciate his dedication. My instant reaction is to like want to like ban anyone. Called tech support. Yeah, give me a link and I'll click on it. Oh god. No, I mean, I'm not going to do that. I don't do chess.com. I don't understand why people are watching my stream from chess.com. I hate chess.com. Everybody knows that I hate chess.com. Why are people... That's why I stream on lichess. Do I stream on lichess because I like chess.com? I mean, I would be a millionaire if I streamed on chess.com. I mean, it's like... But I have my principles, you know? I'd be like rivaling Hikaru. Alright, dude. Tatana. Warriors challenge me again. That dude's getting really annoying. Alright. Yeah, how dare you challenge me again? On a Monday morning? You're new to Chess Online? Of course it's a bigger platform. I hate it. But, you know, that's the point. I mean, they do chess for money. This is a free platform. It's open source, you know? I mean, it's a good thing. And it's got its flaws, you know, but I mean, people have to make a living, dude. That's why we have the ads. If I can scrape out a living here. Yeah, but I'm not, you know, I'm not against ads. I like ads. I'll watch other people's streams with ads and stuff. If I have to pay the price, whatever. Alright. Dude, what's this? The Bodler attack? And you made me not play the Najdorf. Is it rated yet? Why do people do this? Knight takes c6. Oh. Check. This is the future. And see, now this player, I want to like just take a look. Speaking of looking at accounts, see, look at this. They're 2100 bullet, 1700 blitz, and 1600 rapid. Yeah. This is the problem, you know. People just they don't understand. They don't understand. All right, there's Queen F3. I have Knight G4. Oh snap. Knight G4, Queen F3, D5. Uh-oh. Wait, see, thinking works, dude. No, Bishop G4 is a typical mistake. Typical mistake. Just attacking for the sake of attacking, but it's just he'll move his queen and then white is good. This is serious. I'm threatening to take out his best piece. Probably he should just like castle and lose another pawn or something. But white's play is horrendous. Starting with knight takes c6 and ending with e5. He's lost in like 6 moves. Yeah, because you don't play real chess. You're just playing bullet. It's not the same thing as chess. It's a waste of time. I don't get it. Like, if people want to play something like mindless, why they don't like play Monopoly or something? Like, why play chess? To be like playing chess in like 1 minute. Chess is supposed to be like a deep thinking game. I don't get the whole like trying to make chess like super fast. I just don't get it. It doesn't really make sense, you know? You're just... It's exciting and stuff, but... I already played this guy. Online, you know, it's like... Bullet chess was popular for 20 plus years, but it never had the popularity because of media factors. Now, with streaming, people that are introduced to chess start thinking, especially younger people, mostly kids, think that chess is cool, like because of the moving fast and playing super fast bullet chess, whatever. But it's not real chess, and I think that it's like kind of selling the game out in a way. You're selling the game out, you know, you're cheapening it. Learning chess, is that your other account? That's the other thing, like I'm like focusing completely on playing thoughtful chess, and then all I get is like people challenge me who like to play bullet chess. Learning chess is another bullet player. All the bullet players love to come to my stream. I need some slow players. I don't know, I should probably like start joining teams on the site where everybody's focused on classical chess. I don't even see the move. Did you play the move before the game started or something? You guys see that? Like, he pre-made his move. The board started with the pawn on e4. Is it just me, or did you ever make that move, or was that already on the board? Like, you don't have to use time. I don't like that. I don't like that about lichess either. Like, that you make your first move without the clock running or whatever. There's some funky things here, you know, but it's alright. Anyway, Monday morning, don't watch my stream on Monday mornings. I'm very grumpy. Masturbate's hiding. Yeah, you can't play like over the board bullet chess. I mean, it's very hard. The average people couldn't do it, you know. I mean, like, Hikaru can do it. Specialists can do it, but it's sort of like... Even Blitz gets out of control, you know. The last time I played Hikaru, he was knocking over the pieces and shit. That was 20 years ago, but... Exactly 20 years ago. I forgot how to play over the board chess. I didn't know how to like make en passant capture correctly. I think we need like voice activated chess sets or something. Well, I mean, eventually chess will just be, tournament chess will just be like some sort of not real pieces, but probably like just a screen or some kind of like hologram. There'll be like e4. That'd be distracting though, to have the other player like calling out the... Yeah, but it would eliminate like knocking over the pieces, which is what's cool about internet, you know, online chess. Nobody's like knocking over the pieces. I should have started playing the Night Orf years ago. I've been playing chess forever, since before most people were born. Although it doesn't feel like it. 1985, 84. I've been playing chess since like 1984. Probably 83, but I didn't play in a tournament until 1985. But I wasn't a prodigy or something. I started when I was basically like 11 or something. I started late by modern standards. But nobody like forced me to play chess. I chose to play chess. I chose it on my own. I can't stand it when like parents like push their kids to do it. I refuse to teach people whose like parents are like forcing them into it. That was one of the most painful experiences of my life, like teaching this kid whose parents were like forcing him. I decided like I'm never gonna like agree to like teach anybody who are like being pressured by their parents to do it. You know, you have to want to play chess. I mean, anyway, what is this? Learning chess. Learning chess is a strange player, in my opinion. So you play g3 now with the idea of bishop g2. You realize your bishop on f3 is misplaced. Very nice. I avoided playing the knight for like my whole life because I didn't want to have to learn something that was super theoretical, and I just treated it like it was the plague. But I realized only recently, like all this time, I probably should have tried it because it's like the best variation of the Sicilian. You know, I mean, objectively, I played many other variations of the Sicilian, avoiding the best one because it's like too topical. But at the end of the day, maybe you're better off just playing the best thing, you know, and sucking it up. Better to play something inferior or play something that's the best but requires quite a bit of study. Still, I don't like this. The few times I tried Sicilian didn't go well. That's fine. It's not for everybody. This may very well be a mistake. GM Smurfette. What happened to me was like I was learning chess in the 80s. I had a friend. How did it happen? I think I had a friend once. No, you see this knight on e5, man. White is a genius. Learning chess, very strange account. Very strange account. Chess matches. See, that's an interesting expression. You don't meet too many people who are going to be like, how are the chess matches? Sounds like something my mom would say. I guess it's like cultural. I don't think American people would say that. Although my mom was American. People who don't know, like chess, usually don't say that. Tennis matches. Well, technically a chess match is a good question. Is a match necessarily like more than one game? I mean, in most sports, well, in chess anyway, in competitive chess, matches usually imply like, you know, you're playing multiple games. And so it's always been kind of funny to me. They say tennis is a match. That's like an expression, right? A tennis expression. Tennis match. It's weird. Standard in tennis, but what else? You know, so a single game can be called a match. Is that like a British thing? Because British is like, lawn tennis is like British. Cricket match, right? Cricket match? It's a British thing. How are the baseball matches? Cricket matches. So it's British. Lawn tennis. Wimbledon. Match implies same opponent. But no reason it can't be a one-game match, I guess. With tennis, you've got like multiple sets. Is that why it's a match? Each set is like considered a different, they're different games, right? Within tennis, one set has games, so yeah, it has to be related to that. It's almost like you're playing multiple games. Married. Match.com. Dating. I'm surprised people don't do dating streams. Like I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm just late to the party. Like it's probably been going on forever. I don't get any like notifications about dating streams. Queen D3. This reminds me of the last game because it's like the same theme. Poor dark square bishop. Astrobate only plays at Ashley Madison. Just got me on the match reference. They own all the big dating sites. Probably Rex Sinkfield is in there. Rex is probably a shareholder at Max.com. Oh no, that's Max Lugie's site. Just Max Inc. G5, you say? You wouldn't play that, would you? You're tempting me into playing G5. It's too radical. But I like our coordination here. Coming back here. How's your dark square bishop doing? Did you know that Mr. Coffee? We're talking about Match.com. Are there dating streams? I mean, there's every other kind of stream. There's like cooking streams, art streams, pools, hot tubs, and beaches. Why not dating streams? There must be, right? I still want to play G5. It's extreme, though. It might be too extreme. I'm going to come back here to B8 just for kicks. See what happens. We can, like, reset for the next game. Oh, there are E-date streams. Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is, right? Yeah, okay. Chess e-dating. Like, hypothetically, I can win your c-pawn here. Damn. E5. Come in. Delicious. You've got to sack a piece now. White's coordination is just unbelievable. Congratulations. You've won the honor of sacrificing a piece. You don't have to. You can play knight f3. Yeah, I mean, it took me like 30 years to realize I should play the Najdorf. But I mean, how many years would it take me to prepare to play the black side of the Najdorf? Seriously, it's like too late, man. I mean, I'm too old for that shit. It'll take me like 5 years to prepare a Najdorf repertoire. It's too much to learn. I mean, I should have started like 20 years ago playing the Najdorf. And I could play it by now. Why have I been wasting my time playing crap like the Accelerated Dragon and the Classical Sicilian when I could have been playing the Najdorf? It's especially effective against weaker players. I guess that's because it's actually a good opening, huh? Oh, you decided to sack a piece. That's a nice move you've got there. Probably I need to seriously consider Knight c3 is a nice move. That's your first good move this game. I can play Knight c5, Bishop c6. He's going to lose on time, but I think his position is actually maybe okay for the first time ever. Queen c4. You know your knight is under attack on f5, right? You are aware of that. Just dates. This is what he does. He like gets down to know, oh, you're going to save the knight after all? Wow. Who's got the better dark square bishop? Me! Alright, now he's going to have an unopposed light square bishop. You found that move. Nice job. Well, c2 is just hanging. Who has the better bishop? Rook f3. That's a nice move. Damn it. Wow. Knight d4. I'm going to attack the h-pawn. Oh, learning chess. He's a very strange player, you know, self-taught. You know, such a weird style that you, even though they're probably innocent, can't but help by wondering, is this like an engine or something? He plays so strangely, you know. But I get that a lot with people who are self-taught. You can't really identify with their play because you can't understand it, you know. It's like why people dislike, you know, foreigners and things you don't understand. You discriminate against. I cannot like understand this player's play. I cannot understand how they play. It's totally alien. Therefore, they must be cheating or something like that. Therefore, they're a computer. But like the importance that they put on time is like out of control. Way too much focus on time. Like, they'll be here all day, like, with their increments exactly making a move with, like, 0.3 seconds left. That's so bizarre. You have a completely lost position, you're down a queen, but you'd, like, never resign. You'll just keep making moves with, like, 1 second left. So basically your point is, like, it's more important to just, like, move fast and try to play good chess. I would say, like, relearn the game completely. Not to insult you, but you gotta, like, restart. You know, putting focus on learning the game right from the first steps. Too much emphasis on playing for time. Forget about playing for time. The first emphasis has to be on playing strategically, tactically correct chess. I would say, like, ban yourself from playing anything slower than like Kramnik style. That was what I saw in a cafe with, like, when we played over the board blitz with people. They're always, like, trying to play fast before they could play well. You know, the fast chess is just poisoning people's minds. I can play fast chess because I've been playing chess fast. I've been playing chess and slow chess for 39 years or something. You know. But you can't just come out of the gate like playing bullet chess. I should relearn chess too. We should all relearn chess. Because we all have bad habits. It would be good to just wipe the slate clean and then start over again. As if everyone's practicing exactly, Acerbate. 7 plus 5, real challenges. But I realized the Kraken, my spirit opening, made me. Alright, I'm gonna have to ban this guy. I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm not gonna ban him, but he just keeps challenging me. The countless road. Countless, no counts. The countless road to 2600. Educational blitz. That's a contradiction in terms. You realize that? Let's not only do blog mocking, let's make fun of other streamer titles. Educational blitz. Okay. Instructional bullet. And I want to shoot this guy for, like, the Hikaru's blitz repertoire. Gordo. Why are you promoting Hikaru on lichess, which is like the anti-chess.com? Lady in Black. I mean, once you start playing with bullet, once you start playing with increment, you realize, like, it's a fundamentally better time control, because the thing is that it highlights the fact that chess is more important than time. I mean, that's why increment is so good. Once I started playing increment, wait, all chess tournaments now are with increment. I mean, except for, bullet chess online or whatever. But there is a problem with the increment. I'm like addicted to it. It's actually made me get into time pressure more. So it's like caused some issues for me in practical competition. I'm addicted to it. Yeah, I mean 3-0 is trash. 5-0 is even bad, but we start playing like 5 plus 3. 7 plus 3, 10 plus 5. Now that the games are getting better, I mean, if you did I was thinking, by the way, this guy I know, he's been organizing tournaments, but like fast ones where it's 6 days. He's making round robins in 6 days, so you have what does that add up to? 6 days. Is that like 3 double rounds? 4 double rounds? Yeah. No, it's three days of double rounds, 3 days of single rounds. So you're playing norm tournaments in 9 days. 9 rounds in 6 days. 3 days are double round, 3 days are single round. I was just thinking about this. Okay, a whole bunch of players made some kind of norms in his tournaments, but it's 90 minutes, plus 30-second increment, no additional time. It's a trashy time control. I refuse to play in his tournaments or anybody with 90-30 with no second time control. Once he invited me, I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. I won't play in that. Why would I want to put my rating points on the line in this garbage time control? I guarantee you that if you did a study, seriously, I wanted to ask him to send me the games from his tournament, and we could just average the center pawn loss of games in 90 plus 30, no additional time, with games and tournaments where there's an additional time limit. The quality of the games just goes down. It's not even a question, I don't need to conduct this study because I already know what will happen. The faster you make the time control, the lower the quality of chess. It's a fact, and when you have people making norms and gaining rating points in the faster and faster time controls, because they're specializing in playing quickly or whatever, but the quality of chess is going down. So yeah, I mean it's bad for the game. I think it increases popularity, but what do you want, What percentage of games actually do you use the extra time? Are you kidding? I'm mostly everyone uses all the time. I mean, I'm going to lose on time. I can't play an endgame. I lost endgames 90 minutes. 90 minutes, everyone uses the time. 90 minutes with increment, everyone uses the time. 90 minutes plus 30, an extra 30 minutes, I'm losing on time. I'm blowing endgames. The standard time control is with 2 time controls. That's the standard. This guy's trying to run tournaments with no second time control. 10-year-old kids, okay, if you're having a tournament for little kids in a scholastic tournament, of course you have 30 minutes games or whatever. But I mean, for tournament chess, it should be longer. Jesus Christ, I mean, I played 7-hour games, and the quality of chess was better in the 90s than it is today. I'm just not just me, I mean everybody, if you follow the top tournaments, people are losing, so-called grandmasters are losing simple endgames. They're constantly, Magnus Carlsen has 100 rating points because of winning drawn endgames. I mean, because his opponents are in time pressure. But it's not exactly impressive from a beauty sense. Alright, anyway, are there any more challenges or can I go now? What time is it? 1:10? We've got another 50 minutes and no challenges. So I'm playing 7 plus 5. I don't want to play faster than that, really. The fastest time control I play now is 5 plus 3. Literally. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see the point. One match in a chess contest does not sound so weird. You think, Asterbate? Match. A match in chess is multiple games. So it was weird when Smurfette said, "How are the chess matches coming?" I used to play matches. I used to play blitz matches. I used to play blitz, and then I would re-challenge the same player game after game. I don't like to do that anymore. I don't know. I feel weird about it. No, uninformed club player. Well, I mean, look, chess is what you want it to be, but I focus on like competitive chess. I can appreciate though, like people hanging out at the senior center playing chess without a clock and just passing the time. Sure, they're different things. But if we're gonna like have like tournament chess, let's at least have it be like decent quality. I just can see like tournament chess getting faster and faster to the point of like diminishing quality of chess. But whatever, as long as we have lots of viewers on the stream, that's all that counts. I played 369 simuls. I played 369 classical simuls. 369 classical simuls, 25 games, 15 plus 40. Does that count in my overall games? Doesn't it? It does. 27,000 games. Learning chess, Scheveningen. Bishop f3. I made 2 mistakes and 1 blunder, and they all came between move 20 and move 30. Bishop f3, 1984. Now that's when I was learning chess. Literally. We got a lot of new viewers today. Wow, there's a game there. The exact same position after 13 moves. Yeah, I improved on this 2300 from 1995, bishop d7. Knight c4 just puts the knight in cross swords. Don't say that around Nidog. We'll start to get like bad jokes here. Wow. There goes the dark square bishop. This was a good game until, what did I do? I wanted to play knight b8 here. Just for kicks. Because I want to have all my pieces on the back row. e5 is the best move. He sacks a piece now. I should have taken it. So my blunder was like not taking the free piece. Like a materialistic bastard. Alright. Drunk chess. Drunk chess says someone looking for the challenge button. Seriously. I have many problems looking for the challenge button. Well, I've been playing on this site for 7 years now, so when did I start? I started in 2016. Jesus. That's when my life, like, totally changed. 2016, that's 7 years ago? Jesus. Ard. Oh, you're from the Netherlands. Cool. I hate Americans. But everyone's welcome to join from Europe. Alright. 2016. Ghost notification. Mr. Huffy, what's up? Early there. I've been playing the Kraken, so I realized like playing the Kraken, my invention here. Not my invention, but I've named it. That oftentimes I'm playing c5 and then it would like transpose to the Najdorf, and the Najdorf is just a good Kraken. We've already achieved c5. So I've increased my desire to want to play the Najdorf. The cat woke you up. My fish died. We had this tropical fish for about like 5 or 6 years. I don't know how long now. And it was funny because my daughter was just literally 2 days ago, she said, "Wow, how old is he?" You know, and we're like wondering at how long lived he is, and now he died. I knew he was like in trouble last night. He was always eating and constantly like very hungry. And like yesterday he was just like hanging out on the bottom of the tank the whole day. So rip tropical fish. But I mean, for a tropical fish, like 6 years is a very good lifespan. So I just hope I didn't do something to cause his demise. I feel like I didn't clean the tank well enough. Blame myself. It's my nature to blame myself. But I think that for a standard tropical fish, you're alright. You're doing alright if your tropical fish lives 6 years. Okay. Fish seance. You don't let his soul like rest, Asterbate. Rest your soul. Rest his soul. That's what my aunt used to say. Wet markets. What is this, China? We don't have wet markets. Wait, I played h3, you played bishop b7. You trying to trick me into playing the Marshal? Well, it's still not a Marshal after c3, right? But you can do that. Is that some Magnus thing? I'll just play quietly. You're going to try to force the Marshal on me. I don't know. There was like a snail-mageddon. First the snails died. It all started when I was away for the World Senior, and the fish seemed to be like overfed. Somebody was feeding the fish too much, and when I got back, the snails had a snail-mageddon. But the fish seemed fine, and the water was starting to clear up, and now the fish is dead. But maybe it's just natural causes. Maybe Putin's behind it. Maybe there's some heavy metal poisoning. I don't know. We are relatively close to the Russian embassy here. Although my other apartment was closer. oh man, we were looking at some apartment, and it's like right next door to the Russian embassy. I'm like, no way, man. I am not living next door to the Russian embassy. First of all, like, you know, they're gonna spy on your ass. Secondly, you'd probably like get blown up in a bomb explosion at some point. Hungary must be like an epicenter for Russian spycraft. Now that they've been kicked out of a lot of other places. The Hungarians are very friendly. Well, the Hungarian government is very friendly toward them. But I am definitely not going to get an apartment. Although maybe the CIA would like. Maybe I could get like a job with the CIA or something if I got an apartment like really close to the Russian embassy. I need a decent job anyway. I mean, this chess thing. The chess thing is just not really financially viable. It was okay before like the brutal inflation started. Now I'm getting destroyed. Like, I just can't believe how bad inflation is. It's such a lie, like in the West, that, President Biden is responsible for the economic, it's like the whole world has inflation. Americans, like, who believe that crap are just, like, deluding themselves. It's the U.S. president's fault that there's inflation, dude. There's inflation in the whole world. It's, like, brutal everywhere. I'm paying like $100 for groceries that used to cost like $50 in Hungary. Supply chain. Which way do I take here? I mean, I just can't afford to live anymore. Pawn takes or take with the knight? Pawn takes is way more dynamic. I mean, knight takes looks decent though. I mean, this is solid. We're just clearly better, and we don't give black any counterplay with this move. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like speak to the underlying cause of inflation, but it's totally global. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people in individual countries pretend like they're the only place where there's inflation. Well, Americans in general act like, America is the whole world first place, so there's this delusion like that. And I guess that's the case in a lot of places. People, especially small-minded people, always act like, they're the epicenter of the whole world. But these big companies are just, like, crushing people. It's going to get worse until global Armageddon begins. It's just a matter of time till Venezuela invades Guyana, kicking off World War III. In the Bible, it said, like, World War III will start in South America. No, wait, that was the Middle East. Okay. I'm just talking shit. It's half an hour left. They voted to like take over Guyana's neighboring region or whatever. Good luck with that. Alright, queen takes. There's French Guyana and then there's like British Guyana, right? Guyana. I knew a guy from British Guyana. Holy shit. It's like the loud jazz outside. There was a good chess player. He was 2350. I don't know if he's still alive. It's not a good sign when they have like a memorial tournament, right? For you, that usually means you're dead. Can we have a memorial tournament for me before I'm dead, Mr. Coffee? I want to enjoy it like after I'm dead. Really. I want it before I'm dead. How can I enjoy the tournament after I'm dead? Yeah, Mondays are rough. Global inflation, politics. What else are we going to talk about? People slamming their car doors. And the annoying amount of noise in my new apartment that is going to be my old apartment, hopefully in the next 6 months. It just was a total disaster. Total fail. In every respect. I blundered. Another major blunder by me. I just make so many like life blunders. It's unbelievable. I make like way more blunders in life than in chess. They're usually like mistakes, like big mistakes. I'm very, maybe not blunders, like you walk off the side of a bridge or something. I don't do the blunders that often, but like big mistakes that like lower my life CPL by like 1.5 pawns. Life inaccuracies. Definitely mistakes. Why did I buy this apartment? Now I have to sell like 2 apartments in a place where the real estate market is like non-existent. You can't even find like a decent realtor in Hungary. People they don't have any kind of motivation. It's weird. There's no... American realtors are really good, actually. One good thing I could say about Americans, they are really, kind of motivated and they understand the concept of go get them and work hard and try to, earn some money. We saw this like leftover. It's like a socialist hangover, I guess I would call it. Well, I mean, fat, we exported fat. Like, the whole world is fat now. When I came to Hungary in the 90s, like in the late 90s, like everyone was like emaciated. Yeah, you gotta watch for this E4 move. There was this guy last game who played it before like the clock even like started running. I was like, oh shit. Alright. You can't tell when I'm being serious. Epic finisher. Are you Finnish? No, that would be with double N. 7 plus 5, big chess player 665. USA. Do we have any I need a decent Hungarian realtor, with some motivation. You gotta try to sell something, actively try to sell it. You don't just put it on some obscure website and hope somebody comes to your office. That's Hungarian realtor. Dude, I had realtors fighting over trying to sell my house in the States. They work a commission, dude, but it's you can't shake this socialist mentality. They're just nobody's really motivated. Even with commission, they're still just okay. They're just waiting for their state pension fund to come in or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Just doesn't seem like anyone here is motivated to work, period. It's weird. Even now, when was the Berlin Wall? $1980, $89. Just it's you can't shake that socialist hangover. You'd think after 30 years things would have changed. I think government corruption also makes people what's the point, Going to vote, that's a good one. Why go and vote, there's absolutely no motivation to do that. That's a joke. If they push your property, they would be doing it at the expense of one of their other customers. I mean, sometimes stuff like that might factor in. But if you have you have to have an active market. Here the market is just dead. I understand that the market is bad. Nobody wants to live in Hungary. The other thing is Hungary, because the government propped up its currency with insanely high interest rates. That's a standard Orban policy. No one can afford to finance. No one can finance buying a property. I mean, interest rates are unbelievable. You literally families they have some programs for families maybe, but it's almost impossible. Mortgage rates are interest rates are incredibly high compared to the West. Wonder what are interest rates in Turkey, Alright, finisher here. I decided to sack a pawn. If I had money, I could invest it in Hungarian bonds or something. I mean, now I have no money. That's why I have to sell my apartments, since I have no money now. Oops. What's up, Nedog? It's how do you think the Hungarian forint is so solid? It's unbelievable. Totally grim economic outlook here, and there has been forever. Yet the forint stays solid. It's stronger than the dollar. Just artificially propping up the currency's value. I guess if you have billions and billions of forints tucked away with your henchmen, you probably want to keep its value up. What's up, Nedog? The William Pascal Memorial Tournament. Make sure there's plenty of card door slamming in my name. Senor Neto, I let you kiss my sister. How's the Mexican currency? I bet they have like high interest rates in Mexico. Mexican securities. Dude, I was reading this article, not too much in depth. I just like read the highlights. An article about like women like freight haulers in Mexico. Dude, can you imagine that shit? 8% of truck drivers in Mexico are women. That's a safe job. Actually, apparently, like, being a woman truck driver is better because, like, the gang members who are, like, robbing you are more likely to, like, not kill you if you're a woman. You remind them of their mom or something. So it's, like, safer to be a woman truck driver. Yeah, the Traileras, exactly. They're called Traileras. I guess it's better, for the insurance companies. If their drivers aren't, like, hacked into pieces. Safer to have the women driver. The gang members won't, like murder them. Man, I don't know. We live in a really messed up world. I feel like an old man. Oh, I am an old man. I forgot. You're old too now. Congratulations. The world's just going to hell. Just get on the stream and start complaining about, like, immigration or something. I like this. Oh, let's start another subject. Really touchy subject of like, the Biden administration, supporting Israel, and all the Muslim politicians and activists are getting very, very upset. And I saw this, like, article where they're like, we're gonna, like, rally against Biden, all these Muslim professors and intellectuals, let's rally against Biden. And they're like, but we don't support Trump. And then somebody's like, well, aren't you, like, supporting Trump by like dissing Biden and saying Biden is bad? Like, no, we have a lot of options. We can use our power, Like, what options exactly are you talking about? I love that kind of shit. Like, this is exactly why Donald Trump is gonna, like, get elected again. Because of people like that, like, now, yeah, Biden is evil because Israel is attacking Gaza, so we can't vote for Biden. But we don't support Trump, but there are lots of options. What other options exactly are you talking about? I love it when people just, it's like hope chess. It's literally like political hope chess. What options exactly are you freaking talking about? Political hope chess. That was my rant for the day. I'm not taking sides on the Israeli-Gaza thing, but I mean, let's be realistic. If you don't vote for Biden, you don't have another alternative. What kind of bullshit answer is that? Oh, did you see the other thing at climate? The UAE climate guy, like, he says that climate change, there's no evidence to support, like, climate change is real, dude. The sheik who's like in charge of COP says climate change isn't real. What a really demented world we live in. Let's put, like, you know, a guy who's in charge of the, like, UAE oil company in charge of, like, climate change protocol, and he says that climate change doesn't exist. There's no scientific evidence to support that climate change exists. I can't believe the world we live in, man. It's unbelievable. It's just insane, man. It's crazy. Yeah, let's get some Monday morning political rants going. And so I can't read the news. It's just too depressing. Private jets, right. So what's happening here? Did I lose a piece yet? I have to lose a piece soon. It's about time. I have queen takes d4. Queen takes d4. Knight f3 check. I don't really like trading queens after sacking a pawn, but I'm getting two pawns. I got this really strong, like, presence on the 7th rank. Do you feel a presence? I feel a presence on the 7th rank. It's the presence of my fish. Now that my fish died. The Popemobile is better than truck because it's bulletproof. We didn't have a Popemobile here. Pope came, there was no Popemobile. Yeah, the extreme polarization is yeah, it's bad, dude. Well, that's just, you could, like, study, like, that's just, like, tribalism, you know, people's tendency to be, like, tribal or whatever. I think sociologists could explain it very simply. Queen takes g7, mate in 1. So I can't get mated in 1. Okay. That's a nice move. That was handy that you had that knight g4. That's a nice move you got there. And you're going to take... You saved your knight from being in take. It's like rooting for a team. Politics becomes like you know, Patriots versus the New York Giants or something. I mean, it's ridiculous, dude. And the fact is, most people are just plain stupid. Average person is really stupid. They're like, no, my parents, they were just misled by cannibal, pedophile, you know, stories and gossip and QAnon. They're not bad people. They just believe anything you tell them. This was like some people defending their psycho parents after, like, storming the Capitol. Oh, it's not their fault. They just, like, believe in, like, insane conspiracy theories. We've got really strong initiative here. Even despite the fact that ooh, check. He's not getting out of the center. Whoa. Well, that prevented bishop b5. Hey, was bishop b5 a threat? Didn't even notice. Yeah, black is all kinds of in trouble here. But rook takes b2, loses a rook, right? You made me remember, like, bishop e5. I saw that, like, 5 minutes ago and then forgot about it. Ooh, he lost a rook. Yeah, just too many problems for black. He's an epic finisher, alright. Epic resigner. Yeah, I'm going to take the rooks off. That should kill his counterplay a little bit. Who doesn't resign here? Alright. What do we got for time? TM? If there ever was a political issue that everyone agreed on, then it wouldn't be a political issue, yeah. No, but I mean, it's just ugly. Yellow dinosaur. I'm a yellow dinosaur. Yellow dinosaur is my kind of player. They're 2400 in bullet and 1700 in classical. That's what chess is about right there. Quality over speed. On the wings of chess, 12 games. I can't take Wings of Chess without like a serious donation or something. Anyway, it's time to go soon. I just have time for one last like 7 game. I'm not gonna play yellow. I'm little yellow dinosaur. No, I'm not gonna play unrated guy. 20 Barney Rubble. You got a donation? Mr. Coffee just tipped $10. Nice. Shocky. So I take Shocky's challenge. Collect $10 for Mr. Coffee. Going to 410. It's actually 290 because of Nils. I'm sorry, but now Shocky's going to play the goddamn Wing Gambit. You better not play the Wing Gambit, man. I'm serious now. I refuse. I'll play A5, you know. I've had it with that shit. Don't play the Wing Gambit. I'm serious now. I'm telling you. Elitism causes war. Stupid causes war. I stopped him from playing the Wing Gambit with G6. Satisfaction. So satisfying to stop that B4 crap. Chess is war, acerbate. So he goes with C3 here. Interesting move order. Now, normally I would play, what, E5? Yes. I'm afraid of B4. He might play B4. Delayed Wing Gambit. It's not as good now, I don't think. I don't think that B4 is right. I've never seen anyone play B4 here. You know, he's playing a normal King's Indian attack. I'm really sorry for Ponda. He's lost two team battles in a row now, and he's just banished. Kraken just isn't as active on the stream. ChatGPT worked. Wordlord. Oh. Doug, what is that? Lamborghini. Pope Francis Lamborghini. Somebody else played like this recently against me. Remember? Maybe Shaki has like multiple personality disorder. You don't pose as like a 1900, do you, in your free time? The other player, no. The other player was into h3 and then did like queen d2, giving me an extra tempo. The other player that we haven't seen in a week or so, I can't remember their name, played h3 against me, which is really kind of lame. This queen d2 is quite unusual as well. I mean, see, the problem with this is that like bishop h6 isn't really appropriate in this type of structure. And well, let's say this type of situation where my bishop is blocked in by a pawn on e5. You're also blocking your knight from going to d2, taking your queen off an active square. Bishop h6, not a threat. You do prevent h6. That's the only good thing about queen d2. It's a lot of trouble to go to prevent h6, though. Satan and Santa. The anti-pope. What is the anti-pope? Biden is the anti-pope. He's Catholic. All right. I want to know what the anti-pope is. We have an anti-Santa. Satan is the anti-Santa. Then what's the anti-pope? Anti-pope. All right. You see, that's the kind of move that we want to see around here. You gotta love the bishop h6. I love honking horns too. Slamming car doors and honking horns. I don't know which I like better. So you traded off your good bishop for my bad bishop. Thank you. And now white has a closed Sicilian sort of thing. All right. b4. It's effectively like Princess Chess playing the closed Sicilian or whatever. Peanut butter and jellyfish. What are you talking about? Masturbate. You know you like peanut butter and jellyfish. This. If bishop a6, knight g4, and white is rocking and rolling with a strong attack. What about that knight on f3? It has some serious future. Knight on f3 might be headed for h4, I guess. I'm tempted to play g5. You got to be tempted to play g5 here. But nah. What do I do? Well, how bad is bishop e6? I mean, it is kind of the natural move. So knight d5 doesn't work. He's going to have to go with knight h4 or knight e1. Knight e1 is good. He has this, though. If I ever play like queen a5, he can just attack my queen. That was like one of my worst exchanges of all time. Once in the New York Open against the Czech Grandmaster Horacek, I don't know what I was thinking, but I like traded my good bishop for his knight on c4 in one of these like King's Indian attack positions. The guy freaking tortured me for 100 moves. I learned my lesson. I'm sorry, okay? I'm never gonna do like bishop takes knight on c4 again. and I live to tell the story, but it was like one of the longest games of my life. Carol Drecke tried to like kick me out of the roped off area around move 90 or something. I was like, Jesus, lady, I've been playing here for like 6 hours and you're going to try to kick me out of the roped off area. And it's the second time you've done that. Do you even stop to pay attention, like who's actually in the roped off area? What was... Oh yeah, I was talking about the World Senior. It was embarrassing because Stefan Juric said he just like went to watch Nona Gaprindashvili's simul, and they like were trying to talk him into playing, thinking he was just like some spectator. That's embarrassing. You're like a grandmaster, and the organizers of some simul for a woman grandmaster are like trying to like, well, she's actually a real grandmaster, but I mean, they're trying to get him to she's like 80 years old, and they're trying to get him to like play in her simul or something. Carol would be kicking him out of the roped off area. It's not enough you're being like tortured for like 100 moves. You gotta be kicked off or kicked out. Kicked off and kicked out. Don't let the knight to g4. So he's gained some space. Similarities with the Roy Lopez. Isn't playing the King's Indian fun? Closed Sicilian, Roy Lopez, or King's Indian attack. This is our last game. It was nice. Nice knowing you guys. I'll see you for the Memorial Tournament tomorrow. Sladgie Memorial Tournament. That dog just keeps blasting out the weird links. How many viruses do you share a day? Phone scams are on the increase here in Hungary. We never used to get anything. Now every day I got like a weird text message about a package. It's really funny though. They're so stupid that they send me like texts that are supposed to be like Hungarian postal service packages, and it's like from another country. Like it's like the wrong country code, you know? If you're gonna have a scam where you're trying to like get people to like click on like a package scam text, like at least, you know, if you're gonna rep like the Hungarian postal service, you probably want to use a number from Hungary, not from like a country outside of Hungary. Like how stupid can you be, you know? Oh, the Hungarian postal service from outside Hungary, like that makes sense. I'm gonna click on that one. Scammers they're just as dumb as everyone else. Robocalls, oh man. It's enough, like if there wasn't enough reason to like leave, to move out of the United States, like robocalls would be alone enough. It was like, I was really like beside myself with my American mobile phone. It was unbelievable. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I hope this isn't a mistake. Well, I know, like, congressional crackdown. So you think the robocalls are actually coming from China? Queen C2. Ah, that's nice. I guess he has knight D2. That was his point. Probe light. I'm a pawn down. Dinekis is too late. Too late. Two-hour stream? Want me to play one more game? I guess I could play one more game. For you guys. This is Mr. Coffee donated. Mr. What did I read yesterday? Oh, Nedog will be interested in this. By the way, Nedog, like how, since you got, something I don't understand, right? Like Nedog keeps talking about the virtues of having a vasectomy. But Nedog, seriously, how do you support yourself now that, like, you can't do sperm donations anymore? Like, I'm just curious. I thought that was like how how you supplemented your income. You're in demand. I saw this article yesterday, which was like weird. They said like they're gonna start making it impossible to have like anonymous sperm donors. Like who the fuck is gonna donate their sperm if they're not anonymous? I mean, have like somebody looking you up like 20 years later. Hi, Dad. I'm gonna sue you for giving me a genetic disorder or something. I don't know, man. I mean, it's just like, how can you have sperm donations that are not anonymous? I mean, it's pretty insane. I mean, at least like, maybe like the openly, not known anyway. Like maybe the company or whatever that runs it has your name and info, but I mean they don't have to reveal it. You sell plasma now. Organ trafficking is really good here. I think Serbia, Hungary not so much, but Serbia is very, very, very big on organ trafficking. That's big in Mexico too, right? You buy and sell other people's organs. I think we'll reach the point where, all African organs will be managed by some dude in the UAE. like it was an African forest or something. Solid Shocky. Bloink. He resigned. I was torturing his bad bishop for a long time in that game. But I'm curious to see if Queen D2 has even, like, ever been played by anyone. You know, come to think of it, I had someone play this against me when I was, like, white. In a reversed... in an English. Now that I think about it. But did he play... But the thing is, I don't remember. Like, maybe... He was a pretty good player, actually. Did he play Queen C8, or was it Queen... I think it was Queen D7. The more I look at this, though, the more artificial it seems for white. I was afraid of D4. D5. This is not a threat. I can't believe this shit has been played. Wow. It was played 31 times. F5 was crushing it. I get it. So F5, you're like F5 anyway. F5 is counterintuitive in some ways. My move Rook B8 was only played once. Wow, by a guy I've never even heard of. Balai Jolt. He must be dead. Emodi's not dead though. He's playing in my division of the team championship. FIDE Master. Yeah, but it's surprising at F5. I mean, Bishop H6 doesn't really make sense because you're just walking right into like F4. It's like basically the worst move I could make. So Knight A3 is best. And this is played by a couple of players, the decent players. This Pop Levente guy is overrated. It's a really lame opening for white. Okay. Alright, last game. Really the last game now. You sell plasma TVs that you got off a truck that one of your boys brought in. I know what you do, Nedog. Just another thing for us to block. Another word for us to block. We don't talk about that here. You should hire women drivers, definitely. And get them like pink, fluffy, like wheel covers and dice for the trucks. Oh, the Najdorf. Alright, yes, you play the Najdorf. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. I never played the Bishop G5 Najdorf for white. The poison pawn variation with Queen B6. There's also the poison pawn deferred now with H6, Bishop H4, Queen B6, which has picked up some popularity. I don't know if I would play the poison pawn with black. This is like the solid way to play. Once I accidentally played this with black because the guy played like 6 Bishop G5 against my Scheveningen. and I let him transpose me into a Najdorf. I got black where I was like sacking a piece on b5. I almost lost to some random 2200. So the only Najdorfs I've ever played with black were like accidental or transpositions. But I was just talking about this earlier. I wanna seriously think about playing the Najdorf. Queen c7. Now we must still be in book here. I know they play like g4 or whatever. I don't have a clue about the theory of this shit. But if you play the Najdorf seriously, the problem is if you play online, like no one knows theory, unless you're like 2500 or above. There goes my dark square bishop. All I know is like what I've seen other people do. I don't know any theory. Like I've never studied it myself. Black can recapture with either piece here, I would assume. He's keeping his bishop. But White has a huge space thing. I think f5 might even be a move, sacking a pawn to open lines. But that seems a little counterintuitive. I mean, basically, the queen side is going to start moving at some point in the near future, and I've got to have an attack. I need to get an attack going before that starts moving. And he might actually know this. It's such a topical line, really. I don't like giving up my dark square bishop fundamentally. f5, bishop takes g5, check, king b1. I feel like that's book. Some kind of hardcore theory. Bishop takes g5 check. I'm just guessing. King b1, and then you've got to worry about the open lines. Monday morning is a bad place to start playing the Najdorf, I guess. So he didn't take the pawn. But that could be... Phew, cringy. So is this a thing I can do? Wow. This can't be a good move for black. Pawn takes pawn. Knight takes, no. Knight takes, let's see. Knight d5, queen d8, and black is hanging on. So it looks like I should just simply recapture. Nothing fancy, Nothing to see here. Just move along. Just move along. Surrogate bishops. My surrogate bishop on g5, threatening a surrogate f6. Yeah. g6 first would be better. g6 first for black? Yeah. Oh no, I mean, well, you really need to like have f8 free, to go back to f8 with your bishop. If f6, bishop f8, it's not that bad, This doesn't look healthy for black. Let's just say that. But the question is, you know, do I like push g6? He's in jail. There's nothing I can ever sacrifice on h6. Yet. Black is like positionally and spatially like crushed. He didn't play h6. Norton is a virus. Dude, that's crazy. Like, you're gonna die now. You're gonna play f5? Can you do that? Really? Wow. I don't think so. I think it's fatal, you know. Pawn takes g6 is fatal. He had to play h6. I mean, how is he going to survive? He has bishop g4. I don't care about that. I remember once I lost to Michael Rode where I did like bishop g4. And he sacked the exchange. Learning from our mistakes. I never really liked Michael Rode, but I got to admit he's not a bad player. There's more to life than liking somebody. Black is lost here, right? Completely lost? Totally lost? Or utterly lost? Or all three? Completely and utterly. It's pretty sick. Too much space. Sorry guys, Monday morning. I'm just not that energetic. We'll see you tomorrow night. I'm going to set up a tournament for Tuesday. Tuesday Kraken battle. Cracolosity. Oh no. Mr. Sladgie. You're so mean to me. You checkmate me. Every time. William, I lose by time. Knight c6 followed by queen h4. Queen h4 is a good idea. I like that. He resigned. No, alright. Dude, what happened here? I never played this line. Main line. Main line. Main line. No. Okay, so he's not supposed to castle. Castle is bad. And ironically, by bishop f6 is a mistake. Well, I'm not surprised by that. It's a good move, but it's not the best move. Castles is a mistake. And bishop f6 is probably something I saw someone else do. You know, it's been played by some decent players, and this piano even. But that's an old game from '92. But bishop f6 isn't the most accurate, so I'm supposed to play... I could play anything. I'm supposed to play bishop g2, according to the engine. Wow. I guess that prevents b5. Bishop g2 or bishop h4. This is also strong. This is inaccurate. And white still has a good score. f5 is bullshit. Wow. So I was trying to force something I had seen in a similar position. So this is just bullshit. It doesn't work. I have to play h4. Guarding my g5 pawn. So basically I scammed him with f5. He's supposed to take the pawn. He takes the pawn and I don't have compensation. This was a totally false profit. g5 just doesn't work. Rip first attempt at bishop g5, Najdorf. I have to play h4. It's a normal position, but now he's got some counterplay on the other side. Yeah, now I can play f5. But now he has Satoshi Hoosh. Yeah, this is not clear. This is a race. Asabe, thanks for gifting a sub to Pichu99. Wow. Haven't seen Pichu99 in a long time. Hungarians are everywhere, like motorcycles. Oh, there he is. There might have been there in 1996. That was you. Pichu99, that was you. I didn't even notice. I thought it was someone who was already in the chat. Thanks for gifting that to Pishta. What's up with knight c6? This totally doesn't work. Then I have a winning position. When he doesn't play bishop takes g5, he's lost. So someone was saying I might have knight c6. Oh, here, right, knight c6, decoy. It's a nice idea. Yeah. Decoy sacrifice to free the mate on h7. But the whole thing was a scam. I gotta go, guys. Thanks for gifting a tier 1 sub to Pichu. We'll hopefully see him again here on the stream soon. Thanks to all of you, Mr. Coffee, Nedog, Asterbait. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow night for Tournament Tuesday. Bye-bye.